back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I realized that I have so many sweaters that I have not shared because of the time that I was away. I've completed 2 this month, and that I have, I think it's 3 or 4 more that I have not ever shared as far as I know. So I thought I would do a little separate video on just crochet sweaters. Um, so, so yeah. Um, I'll start with the one that you have already seen. So my Halloween sweater from last week, I think it was last week. I'm doing 13 weeks of Halloween. If you have not seen that yet, definitely check it out. And I think this was last week's sweater, if I remember right. So it's just a V-stitch sweater that I've done in black and this neon green. And it turned out really nice. I like how it turned out. So it's basically just a square for the back and 2 rectangles for the front. And then how I do my sleeves, I try to do my sleeves, is when I seam at my side, I seam it to the size that I want my armhole to be, so I don't have to decrease a whole lot. And then I use a smaller hook for the cuff, and that will cinch in the cuff like I like it. So I do want to say I apologize for my runny, stuffy nose. I'm sure if you've watched my week 3 that you've already know why. I just have some sort of allergy thing going on for this weird weather that we've been having, and then we have a lot of smoke that really irritates my sinuses, so I just got very stuffy, but my nose is running at the same time. I don't know how that is even possible, but it's annoying, and I hope it's not annoying to you guys. But this is my Halloween sweater for 2025. I try to make a new Halloween sweater. I started it a couple years ago. I try to make a new Halloween sweater every year. Or maybe I started it last year. I don't remember. But I have a couple now. So this is this year's. And then this is the sweater I just finished. So you guys haven't even seen it yet. It is a hexagon cardigan. It's my very first one. Very first one, and I made this in like 3 days. Insane. I can see why everybody likes them because they work up so quick. But this is what it looks like. It's like a 3/4 sleeve because I measured it to fit my body instead of my arms, and the arms are humongous, and I just did not have enough space to decrease to the size that I wanted. I hate balloon sleeves on my sweaters. I do. It's one of my pet peeves. I don't like it. So what I did is this is what where it left out at, and I just did a cuff on the edge, and it's kind of like a 3/4 sleeve. But I think it turned out really nice. So the one thing I did want to point out is, I don't know if you can tell, this center section is new polo stripes. So what it looks like. And this other section, the outer section, is old polo stripes. I don't know if you could tell how washed out the new compared to the old is. I had 4 skeins of polo stripes sitting in my stash that's probably been there a year, maybe a year and a half. Maybe it'd been longer, I don't know. It was like when it first came out. And I didn't think it was going to be enough to actually work up this sweater, but it only took 4 skeins, so I would have had enough to do it anyway. But I ordered a whole another 3-pack of the polo stripes, and that's what the difference is. It is so washed out compared to how vibrant it used to be. And it's because they're getting cheap on the dye is why. But I tried to do it to where the centers were kind of more muted and then it got more vibrant on the outside. I don't think you could really even tell, but it definitely, I could see the difference. But I think it's going to be really cute to maybe wear with like a black dress or black top, and then have that really vibrant color on top. So that is my first attempt at a hexagon granny. Um, it worked up so quickly. I used a 6.5 millimeter hook for that, and I swear it took me like 3 days of working on it. Fastest sweater I've ever made in my life. So the next one, this is a raglan style sweater that I screwed up. I don't know if you could tell, but I screwed it up. One side is smaller than the other, but I did not realize it until after I had almost had the whole sweater done. I missed a couple stitches on one side, and I don't know how I did it, because I've made the sweater tons of times now. But I don't know if you could tell, this side is smaller and a little more bunchy than this side. But I kept it, and I just kind of tried to block it out, and it wears just fine. You can't really tell when I'm wearing it, but it definitely fits different than this side. But and this is Red Heart Ombre in that pink color. I don't remember what it's called. I was looking for this specific colorway and I can't find it anymore, so I don't know if they make it anymore or I just couldn't find it on Amazon. I am down to Walmart in my area that has yarn, or I have to buy it online, and because my Joann's closed and we don't have any other craft stores anywhere near us, I have to drive over an hour away in order to get to any type of craft store. But I tried to find this on Amazon because I wanted to do a hexagon cardigan in it, and I couldn't find it. So I don't know whether it's just not showing up right now. Because I did notice that some of the Red Heart Super Saver colors were like out of stock. So I don't know if something's going on there or what. And then the next one is this one. And this is, I'm pretty sure it's crocheted with Claire now, but it's one of her sweaters, I think. And this is just done in a green and a white, and this is my Christmas sweater from last year. So it's a granny square sweater cardigan, and I'm pretty sure this is crocheted with Claire's. Obviously, my pattern back in the day, when I first got this pattern, it was Bob Wilson 123, but she's crocheting with Claire now. And I'm pretty sure this is one of hers. And I can't even tell you what the yarn is. I know the white is Mainstays white. I don't know what the green is. I want to say it might be Mary Maximum, but I'm not sure. And then the last sweater is my Halloween sweater from last year. So yeah, I've done it 2 years in a row now that I've made a Halloween sweater. So this is what I was trying to tell you guys about a little while ago. It's black and purple stripes with just a regular sleeve. I was so done with working on this when I made it. So this project was the last project I did before I quit crafting. So I was just done with it. I didn't even do the sleeves like I normally do. And I have wore this. I wore it all last October. But it's just a basic oversized cardigan. It's, got like, this one's a little bit longer, so it's more of a rectangle back with two smaller rectangles for the front. And then I did just the regular sleeves and the ribbed cuff and the ribbed band, and then I have pockets, and I added the ribbing to the pockets as well, which I really, really like. And also, I really struggle with matching stripes for some reason. I'm sure there's some way to do it, probably changing colors every time, but that's just too much work for me. So I just kind of just went with it, and I wore this, like I said, all last October. Really like it. It's soft and squishy, and I'm pretty sure this is, it's either Red Heart Black or Mainstays Black, and then Red Heart Amethyst. So those are all the sweaters that I don't think that I've shared, and obviously I've wore them. Even though this is a Halloween sweater, I still wear it when it's cold because it's soft and squishy, and I really like it. So I hope that you guys like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.